Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Oslo. Good morning.
Good morning. As you can see, we're here in Oslob at our resort that we were staying at. What is this, the GT?
The GT Seaside here in Oslo.
And this is the balcony that we showed in one of our videos. So we got a gorgeous view behind us of the ocean. So today we're just going to give a recap of our trip here in Oslo.
Yeah, and last time, 2 days ago.
We got here. We were here for 2 nights.
Or 2 nights.
So I guess first off, we took 2 bus rides from Malbo. I always say it wrong. Malbo. Mual. Mual. So there are other ways you can get here, as we talked about before, but we decided to do the bus rides. The first bus ride was about 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
A lot of it had to do with the fact that with the typhoon that was here recently, a couple months ago, some of the roads are still being fixed. And you can definitely see where the typhoon affected a lot. But they are definitely getting it back to brand new roads and construction and all that. So, but that took about 2 hours. And what'd that cost again?
Mual to Bato Station, I guess bus terminal in Bato. It is cost 130 pesos per person.
Each.
So we paid 260 pesos.
And once again, for anyone in America that's looking at price-wise, how to compare that, I keep saying this in all the videos. If you just double it, because it always ranges what the Filipino peso transfer to USA dollars is, but I always just do 50 just to keep it simple math. So just double that and that would be your dollar. So if it was 260, if you double that, even just make it more simple, just say it was 250, double, you got $5 or 500 peso, $5. It's a little more than $5. So that first bus ride was about $5
and then
for 2 people.
Yeah, then the second bus ride from Bato to Oslo is 50 pesos, 57 pesos per person, so 114 pesos.
Yeah. So once again, if you double that, you're talking a little like about $2, a little more.
$2, yeah.
So I mean, you're looking about $2.30 roughly.
Yeah, you have an option if you want a ordinary or regular bus or an air conditioning bus. We choose to just only a bus ride just to save some money. Because if you take a Grab or taxi, it costs maybe 2,500. So it's a big difference, guys, in the price. We save a lot of money in our trip from Mual to here in Oslo.
And a lot of people talk about how a taxi or a Grab could be faster.
Yeah,
I don't see how it'd be that much faster. I mean, with the road construction, it'd be a little bit.
Maybe it's more, what do you call that, comfortable traveling with a taxi or Grab.
But the bus wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
And I really don't see it saving you that much time. I mean, we did stop at in between the two, the first bus and the second bus. We were there for about 15 minutes maybe. And I'm sure a car could probably pass. Here in the Philippines, you pass whenever you want, whenever it's safe. So I'm sure it might save you. So it took us a little under 3 hours. You might save a half hour to 40 minutes at most if you're really concerned about time. But to me, it just wasn't worth the price.
Yeah, for me, time it's okay. For me, it's as long as you save, no?
Yeah.
Because it's a big difference of price in the trip compared if you take a bus. So it's cheaper. Yeah,
so we spent less than $10. Whereas for both of us, whereas if we took a Grab or a taxi, it would be about $50 because 2,500 peso. So that would be about $50. And it just wasn't worth that massive difference in money when it was almost the same amount of time anyway. So, but yeah, so we got dropped off here in Oslo. We found out, we had to ask around the locals where this was located, and we found out we didn't need to take a trike. We actually were able to just walk to this place.
Yeah,
so
this place is close to the main road.
Yeah, so it wasn't far at all. And as soon as we got here, we asked about renting a bike, and you'll find out the average price, no matter where you're going in Oslob or Moaboal. I say it right.
Yeah, you see, right?
You're talking 500 pesos. So if somebody asks you for more, let them know that we're telling you right now, it's 500 peso.
Yeah, mostly here, 500 pesos.
Yeah,
for
we
the
even got a
bike.
quote out when we got dropped off at the bus terminal where somebody came up and they said it was 500 peso. We even asked at one of the restaurants we were at and they said 500. So keep in mind it's 500 peso, so it's about $10 a day. So we rented a bike for both of our days here, and pretty much right away, once we got the bike, we looked for a place to eat. We found a local place. It was okay, right?
Yeah.
Food was a little salty where we ate, but it was okay. But then, because there was still a little bit of time, we decided just to go for a bike ride and see the area. So we went north, and we got to see, it's in the Philippines, so we got to see volleyball being played. We didn't stop, we just kind of rode by and we saw everywhere there was a basketball court. There was always people playing basketball in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
And eventually we got to see some cool seasides, and we just decided
Yeah,
after...
it's just like anywhere you go here, you can see a seaside, sea view.
And that's pretty much where we stopped. We stopped at one place to see a sea view, and we decided to turn around. I think we went maybe 20 to 30 minutes north about, and we turned around. We did stop just real briefly at the volleyball just to ask what it was. We didn't really stay and watch, but we just stopped, and then we came back, and luckily we came back when we did.
Yeah, because it's raining.
It started raining. Within 10 minutes, it went from a light rain to a Filipino rainy season downpour. We were completely soaked in a matter of minutes. And then it pretty much rained the rest of the night, so we didn't do anything the rest of that
we
night.
just rested all night.
Yeah.
And then the second day here in Oslo, we went to the place where
Whale sharks.
the whale shark.
Yeah.
So we swam with the whale shark, and it was the first time to see a whale shark.
Her reactions on some of these videos. Once
Yeah.
we
As
have
you
a
can
video
see, guys,
that'll come.
in my video, it's just like scared. I tried to avoid.
You'll see in the video where she's doing that. It's kind of funny because she'll see the whale. She'll be swimming and notice the whale shark is right there, and it looks like she's trying to run in the water. So it's kind of funny. She does it many times.
Yeah.
It's like she never
scary
gets, but they
because
don't.
they are so big. They're huge.
Yeah, but they're known as the gentle giants of the ocean, and they have no interest for anyone that's scared about it. They really have no interest in you even being there. What happens is the people that are working there, they throw food in the water for them, and the whale shark just slowly swims to the food. So we did that. You get to swim for about a half hour.
Yeah, we have 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and we paid 500 pesos per person for the entrance fee.
So once
for the
again,
whale
you're talking
shark.
about $10 a person.
Yeah.
And it's a set fee. There is no tourist fee or international fee and local fee like it used to be. It's just one set fee now. It's 500 peso, which is about $10 for everyone.
And before swimming the whale shark, there's a briefing area.
Yeah.
Where there's what do you call that?
They go over what you can and can't
Yeah.
do, what
Can-
your expectation is. We'll say right up front, if you ever get a chance to swim with whale sharks, do not put sunblock on. They tell you no sunblock.
Do not touch
You got to
the
clean it
whale
off your
shark.
skin. It's not good for the whale sharks. There's some kind of chemical in it that's not good for it.
Yeah. And after the whale shark, we went to one of the waterfalls here in Oslo. It is the Tumalog Falls.
So gorgeous.
Yeah, so gorgeous.
It was by far the best waterfall I've ever seen. You would swear it was fake. It was like in a movie. This thing had to have been 150 to 200 feet high. A lot of water coming over. It was just amazing.
Yeah, and before we go to the waterfalls, on the entrance, we saw some monkey.
Onggoys.
Yeah, onggoys.
Yeah, they have monkeys right away, just kind of hanging out there because they know the people are going to feed them.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is, and you'll hear us, I think we might have mentioned in one of the other videos, when you're heading to the whale sharks, you can see on your maps, there's a place where you can actually view the monkeys, and it's actually known to view the monkeys. I'm sure there's a fee to do it. You don't need to do that. If you go to this waterfall, which I'm telling you, anyone that's here in Oslob, if you do not see this waterfall, you're 100% missing out on one of the best waterfalls you will see in your life. It was that beautiful. But we didn't know this, but no, somebody did tell us. You'll be able to see monkeys there. And we're like, okay, that would be cool if we do. You literally do see, as soon as you get there, they're on the one side where you park your bike. There's monkeys right there, so you don't have to pay any extra fee. You do get the option to feed them if you like, and that was what, 5 peso for a banana or something like that?
I bought 2 bananas, 5 pesos each.
Yeah. So you're allowed to go up and feed them a bit. And you don't touch the monkeys, obviously, because they're wild monkeys. But you are allowed to kind of sit there and hand feed the monkey, and they'll come up and they'll grab it from you. And the one,
yeah, they're nice.
Remember that one? It sounded like it said. The one monkey. What did it sound like it said?
Yeah, the one monkey. After you give the banana, it's just like they are.
It made a noise.
Yeah.
It made a noise. And almost sounded
looking
like
at you, it looks like they are saying thank you.
Yeah. It was like, and it was like, oh, it said thank you.
Thank you.
And it literally looked back. It was like, but it was pretty cool to actually see the monkeys. And there was a lot of monkeys there. I mean, there was like 2 or 3 adults and some middle ones, and then there's probably 5 or 6 or 7 mini ones. I mean, there was probably 10 to 15, maybe even 20 monkeys.
I saw a baby monkey.
Yeah. So from there, you pay the fee to go to the waterfall, which was
100 pesos per person.
So about $2 a person.
Yeah, it's included the ride,
Yeah.
a motorbike.
I
going
did see
to
people
waterfalls.
walk. I saw one couple walk it, so you could walk it. You don't
Yeah,
need to.
but-
It's nothing fancy.
Yeah, but the
The
ride,
bike's faster. I would just
Yeah.
recommend it.
and it's free, so why not?
And it's really downhill and really uphill because it's literally in the mountains where this is. But I'm telling you, once you get dropped off, and you can see the waterfall in the background, but once you get dropped off, if you get to go there, be prepared to just be blown away about how gorgeous this place is. And we have a video that we'll do just on this place. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
So-
it's like compared to the first waterfalls na before.
Compared to any
Way back
waterfalls.
2019, just like
Compared to
these
any-
waterfalls is
Compared to any waterfalls I've
Yeah.
ever seen, this is just incredible. It is breathtaking. So once you finish at the waterfalls, we took the bike ride back, which is also very scenic. You're up on this super high hill, going down, and you just get this over coast view of the mountains and the
overview.
water, and it's just gorgeous. But then we decided to stop at a restaurant, and that had when we were riding back, we saw it had this amazing view. It was called
Alejandro's.
Alejandro's restaurant. Gorgeous view. The food was really good. We had a mango shake.
Mango shake, they said Bisayang manok. It's just like tinolang manok in Tagalog.
What, soup?
Yeah,
Is that the one you're talking about?
yeah.
With the chicken.
Yeah, with the chicken.
It was like a native chicken.
Yeah, they did chicken. Because I miss the chicken in the province, so I ordered the chicken.
It was good.
Yeah, it's good.
It was good. So we ate there. And once we were done eating there, what did we do? We just came back here for a while, right?
Yeah, rest for a while.
Yeah, we came back here, just kind of chilled out for a little bit. We really didn't do much. And then after resting, we actually just got on the bikes again. We figured there's no reason. I mean, we were both tired, but there was no reason to stay in a hotel room when you're here. You never know how or when you're going to get back. And it was daylight still. Let's go and just see, interact with locals and stuff like that. So we headed north.
Yeah, north.
And of course, me being somebody that loves sports, I told her, I'm like, let's go see the volleyball thing again. So we headed up north. We found it, the big volleyball game. It was so awesome. At first, when we stopped, we talked to a couple of people there, and all of a sudden, it was like they almost wanted me to play. Like someone, and I'm like thinking, I want to. So this is different volleyball. It's not like normal volleyball. This is a small volleyball, about this size, and one hit must go over in one hit. So it's almost like badminton, but playing volleyball. You get one hit, and it was either 2-on-2 or 3-on-2, and people bet the whole time. Marble, or something they're saying like, Like they were really into it, very exciting.
And
We
they
got to
are-
watch 2 games.
Yeah, they are happy.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
enjoying, ano.
They had a couple of people were drinking.
Yeah.
Everyone, it was, I mean, men, women, children. I mean, everyone just loved it. Very high energy, but they played on like a very hard surface, almost like a dirt surface. There's like little stones there. Some people, I kept saying, how are they playing in flip flops? How are you not sliding? Some people played barefoot, but it was very entertaining. But we watched 2 games there, and then we did what? We went
A
north.
restaurant,
Yeah,
yeah.
we went north again.
I would know.
And we eventually found a cool little restaurant on the side of the road. We just, by the way, we kept saying on just the main road. And we keep saying the main road. This goes from Oslob all the way up to Cebu City. So that's what we keep referring to as the main road. It's on the east coast of Cebu. So we just headed north, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes.
And we saw our first restaurant named the T Square, and it is a nice place, guys, and
Beautiful.
We have beautiful. It also has sea view, and
Right on the water.
Yeah, and we met Kuya Marcos there, one of the partner of that business, and he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he was really cool. We
Yeah.
got a video about the restaurant, just helping him.
Yeah.
But where we really show a lot about the restaurant, we show the food and all that. But very nice. We had a good time there.
Yeah,
we met some.
we stayed there for how many hours?
We were probably there for an hour and a half or so.
And also, we met some young teenager.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, like I said, we did a video on there, but we had fun with everyone there. Everyone was just mabayet, very friendly, very nice. And then from there, we actually headed south again. But at this point, we started
back.
heading south. And we're just riding along, and I just happened to look in the left. I was like, wow, that looked like a cool place, a cool hotel/restaurant. So we did a little quick turnaround, and we decided to go there. And that one's called?
The Gingging Hotel and Resort.
It was like a hotel resort. Yeah. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. We never saw this place. We didn't see it on any kind of maps or anything, any internet sites, because I can tell you right now, we would actually have stayed there. It was that nice.
For me, that's one of the best resort here in Oslo.
Oh my God, this place was gorgeous. And we got a video on that coming out too. But we just decided to grab a beer there. And then we grabbed chicken.
Rice.
But so, yeah, we stayed there, gorgeous. We didn't really talk to anyone there other than our server. But once again, gorgeous place and good price. After that, it was dark. So we just decided to head back here. That was roughly 20 minutes or so. It was perfect weather. She got cold, but it was perfect weather. So we're going to be leaving here in a little bit. We're going to be packing up here.
Get ready.
And we're going to be taking a bus ride. We don't know if it's 1 or 2. We don't know yet, but we'll find out. But we're going to be taking a bus ride to Cebu City. And then from there, we're going to take a...
Grab. Going
I always
to...
say lift. A grab.
Yeah, you always say lift.
We're going to take a grab to Lapu-Lapu.
Lapu. And you just stay there for 1 night and then fly to Manila to process his extended visa.
Yep. So, all right, we'll show you the trip up there, some of the stuff there, and the costs and all that later. And we'll show you our place in Lapu-Lapu and our experience there.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and please always to support my channel and like this video. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone.
Yeah, check it out.